Hey, my name is Mårf and I'm back playing Jump King. Two things. First off, I set my headset to stereo sound. I think that should sound better on the recording. I didn't know it influences it, but I got a new headset a while ago, but I haven't really recorded since then. And yeah, seems like audio quality is kinda meh when I have it set to surround. The other thing is, I'm pretty sure I'm not in DLC area where I am right now, because I think that's here in other Babes, New Babe Plus and Ghost of the Babe. I'm pretty sure that's the DLC. Not sure, like, pretty sure, but not entirely sure. But we'll continue where we left off. Right, we remember our setup. I need to, I need to get... This is kind of a bad place to start, because, like, of course I don't remember everything. That was kind of good, though. What was it, like... Full jump from here? Okay, that works. Oops. This game is weird if you haven't played for a bit. Okay. Don't go too fast. There we go. From here, right? And then not a full one. And then it was here and jump to the right. Jump over this. Okay, we haven't been here in a while. Let me scout. Okay, jump to the right is okay. So we've been to the left through that wall. Don't remember how I fell here last time. Honestly, don't quite remember. I think I tried something with a bounce here and it didn't work. But honestly, I can't see how it doesn't work, so I'm just gonna do it. Wait, I'm pretty sure I overshot this one and something terrible happened. Like maybe the slope below sent me back? Actually, I don't remember. No, wait, I probably dropped when I wanted to go back from the illusory wall. No. Yes? Maybe. Maybe. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. No, wait, we fell there, right? Okay. Just making sure there's no secrets here. Okay, this jump is easy. But do I bump my head if I full jump? No. So I can full jump. Should I? Should probably do it from like here. Okay, this shaft is evil. I think it's... This looks... So this looks awfully like the beginning area. Just like... I was thinking this yesterday, but this looks a lot like the beginning area, but mirrored and in another theme. Like this up there is where the books in the other area were. Feels nice not to. Yeah, look. It is a mirrored and slightly altered version of the first one. Oh my god, it's snow physics again. False King's Castle. Okay, this is quite different from the other one. I want to be on top of this thing. Oh, whoops. I'm not sure what kind of attempt that was. Wait, there's something to the left here. Okay, wait. Just checking if there's lore here. Yes. There are some books on the shelf. Mushrooms you should not eat and their best recipes. 7 different kinds of poisons. 5 steps to an eternal life. There is an empty slot for a book. Okay, that is interesting. Let's check the other ones. We're not really in danger of falling anywhere, so we just check. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, this has to be possible. Yeah. There are some books on the shelf. Winning at Equivalent Exchange. Taming Dragons. Big Book of Magical Beasts. Sing-along curse songs. Nice. There are some books on the shelf. Big Book of Big Secrets. Little Book of Little Secrets. The Encyclopedia of Knowledge. Demonic Rites with pictures. Is this in the game or is my fucking hair in the microphone? I think it was the game. Okay, there's something above me. Whoops. Oh, that is not gonna work. Maybe I can just full jump from here. Whoops. Like here. Nothing? This looks a little bit suspicious on the left where the line is broken, but I don't think it's anything. I should be able to full jump. No. I'll try to get in between. Okay, let's go back here. This is... oh, to the left. To the right, whatever. This seems like the easier way to do it. How did I get here? What happened last time? I think I bonked too high up. Yeah, this is better. Wait, there's a coin on the right. Maybe if I do this, it works. Yeah. Can I just fall here? And I will fall on the coin? Of course not. So I need to do a bonk jump. Okay, this is easier to reach the other part. Maybe if I just full jump and bonk. Yeah. What am I doing? So yeah, it's New Year's tonight. That's cool. Driving to a friend's place with a few friends there, playing some games, eating food, drinking some alcohol, and... Why am I going this way? I told myself it's easier if I go this way. And just having a great time. To the right, right? Yeah. Okay, let's think about this. I think it's easier from here. Okay. This might not be a full jump. Yeah, it's not. Okay, I need to be on that other platform though. That was close. This is a bad jump. Almost. What did I do? I went over here, and then like this. I should be able to do this in one go. Yeah, it's kind of finicky. I maybe shouldn't do that, actually. Can I reach this? Yeah, I can. Whoops. Let's just do it the other way. Was it to the left? Yeah. So this seems like the end of this area. The thing is, I'm gonna get the bird, and then I will still have to come back up here to check if it's actually the end or if there's something above. Maybe I can actually see from the top platform there, but I doubt I will. I'm very scared of overshooting this. If I'm lucky, I'm gonna land on one of these balconies here when I fall down, but if I'm unlucky, I will land all the way down to the cages. Oof, close. Okay, cool. Cool. Nice. I think there's something above. Oh, I didn't check. Almost. Just scratch myself. Almost. It's like literally 1 more millisecond of jump power is enough to make that. Whoops. Yup. There is the Bargainberg. Well, that's annoying. Let me take a sip. So if I go into Bargainberg, is it gonna be the same secret tunnel that led me here and it's just gonna lead me back to where I came from? Would be kinda cool from a lore perspective, I guess. So yeah, now that I think about it, and I have silently thought about this yesterday, as I said, even the like lowest part with the snow is a mirrored and slightly altered version of the first area. So yeah, that's what's going on here. It's like some weird alternate dimension. Yeah, this might take me a while because I want to avoid jumping too far to the right at all costs. Oh, that's actually not snow. You can move on that. Okay. Cool. Actually, this might be the wind section. Oh my god, I'm very afraid of that. This was a shitty place to land, actually. Okay, that's better. Yup, here it is. I remember this. How strong is the wind, is the question. Oh, let's wait here. Dude, the strength of the wind is very deceiving. Wait, can I just... Okay, we got the bird. We got the bird. Wait, but now I seem to faintly remember that when I watched the streamer in the wind section, they mentioned that it was a DLC area. I mean, we're already here. It's fine. Actually, let me check. There was an achievement for this. It was like called something Imp's Lair. Find the room of the imp. I think that's the one. I'm gonna check. Jump King, Room of the Imp. Going left will lead you to the Imp's lair. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. That's kind of the problem with, if it even works that way, but that's kind of the problem with DLC that is, like, seamlessly integrated into the main game. If you haven't played without DLC, you don't know when you're actually entering the DLC, and usually the DLC is meant to be played after the main game's done. Well, that doesn't help, does it? No. No. Okay, no luck. Oh my god. We were about to have our spirits crushed. I mean, it could still happen. I'm not very confident in these jumps. Yep. There we go. Ugh. Oh, getting slightly more confident with these jumps at least. This jump is annoying. I just realized something. When I'm on the platform to the left here, I can just jump straight to the right. Although, if I bounce on the wall, that might be really bad. There we go. I'm just scanning for illusory walls, but there's nothing here. I like how probably the sole purpose of this guy being here is to taunt you to the point where you get really angry, miss the jump on his cage, and then fall back into the fucking snow section. What am I doing? I knew that doesn't work. Okay. Oh yeah, like this. I hate this jump. It's like slightly upwards, so it's a bit annoying. Yeah. Okay, let's risk this. Stand like here and do a full one. Yeah, okay, that works. That's cool. I like how there's even this slope above me here. So if you fall all the way to the right from above, you still get fucking launched into the pit. Dude, the thought of the wind section almost makes me quit. Why did I do that? There's like... You have 100%... I'm still used to the ice section where you have to, like, counteract your movement. Like, see? It's... You have, like, 100% friction. There's no need for me to press anything when I land. And I still do it. Just because of the fucking ice section. I mean, it's kinda not only the ice section's fault, actually, like... You involuntarily try to, like, steer your jump midair. Sort of. When you play this game, so sometimes when you land when you didn't expect to land, you just start moving. I should get that out of my system. Although it's gonna be slightly important again in the wind section, because I probably need to, like, move after landing before the wind pushes me over or something. being sent Twitter messages. Can't check them right now. How do I keep missing this jump now? Wait, that wasn't a full one. Wait a second. No, there's no way. I thought about doing a full one to the left, and that gets me to the leftmost platform, but it really doesn't. I could get on the one above here, but it's a very flat angle, and you're really better off just going this way. This way is actually very consistent. That jump scares the crap out of me. For good reason, I guess. Oh, I did it again. I moved when I shouldn't. Jesus. Yeah, what's to the left? Okay. Thank the heavens this one doesn't have wind. I guess that would be kinda mean. If I full jump from, like, here, maybe I can land on the top, almost. Let me actually try again from below. Yeah, that's better. It has to be to the right. Okay, I'm gonna try something. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. This is 8. This is not fun. This is not happy fun times. How do I best do this? I think I really should just jump left with the, like, added wind. But it's so hard to actually gauge how much power you need to have in your jump. Like, it feels like I'm horribly overshooting, but I'm not even close. That's also a problem with wind in games. Like, the strength varies a lot by game. And this one has, like, the weird mechanic of not capping out your speed. You actually start with 0 velocity, and then the wind adds velocity for, like, each frame you're in the wind. And you just go faster and faster. It's very hard to work with that. It works more like gravity than wind, to be honest. I don't think that's possible. I'm either gonna bonk my head or not jump far enough. So I think I need to... I actually think I need to nail this. Okay. No, wait, that's not solid! Oh my god, I really thought there was a platform on the left. Wait, no, this is not where I want to go. The background can be so deceiving in this game, especially when you're concentrating on something else. Like, I was trying to not fall off the rooftop there, and I didn't take a careful look on where I'm actually jumping to. This jump. Okay. Can we stop, like, doing everything wrong? That would be nice. What time is it? Okay. Got about... Got about 80 minutes until I have to leave. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna play this game for 80 minutes though. Kinda hope I'm gonna be fine this New Year's. I only slept for like 3 hours or maybe 4, and my eyes feel kinda tired, or like I feel kinda tired. But usually when I go out, when I'm tired, it like fixes itself. Very rarely I actually like have to leave or something from being too tired. I'm usually one of the last guys being awake. It happens that I suddenly want to sleep, but it usually doesn't. Okay, I need another sip. Okay, I thought maybe I can hit that corner. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was actually possible. Maybe I should start doing that. Sometimes just going fast is the answer, except when it isn't. I have to, like, get a feeling for that jump every time I get there. Dude, I keep doing that. Oh. Okay. That's the second time that one happened. I wish there was an easier way for this. But you really don't have many options here. Just checking something out of curiosity. If I could bonk on the top, no, that doesn't help me. I can't reach it from here, and even if I bonk the lower side of it, it's not gonna kill my speed enough. Now I have to do this jump legit. That's annoying. back here. No. Wow. Would you look at that? Oh, Underberg. I didn't even read that the first time. The first few times. Dude, I want to not be here. How's this jump even fair? I wonder if I do a full one. No, it doesn't work. But I land here if I try it, so I'm gonna try again. What am I doing that was even further to the right than before? I just wanted to go fast, I guess. I think it's possible. I just can't, like, hit the middle thing of this roof. Let's wait for the wind. Like, I have to jump from here, sort of. This should be possible. Yay. Okay, how do I scout? I didn't actually see where I have to go. I think to the right. No. Almost forgot about ice physics. Are you for real? Come on. I hate when you just like stub your toe and that's enough. The bottom part of I don't like the bottom part of your hitbox. It's kind of unintuitive. Like a lot of platform games have like some leeway when it comes to that. Why didn't I counter move at all? What was the play here? Bonk? I think bonk was the play, right? Yeah. The kind of amazing thing about this game is I'm not sure if it's muscle memory or just gaining confidence, but like this area was very hard in the beginning, and now it's, I mean, it's still kind of hard, but it's getting a lot more consistent, and I can't tell if it's actually me gaining muscle memory about these jumps, or if it's just a certain confidence you have after clearing an area, and you know what you're up against, and it just feels like, okay, you're on the way back to where you were last time, so this area isn't interesting. Like, this jump is the only one I'm not confident about, just because it's slightly higher up. So you can't, like, short hop like the other times, because this isn't gonna cut it. You need to do, like, this. Then you overshoot. I need to stand further to the right, I think, to be more consistent about that. I'm sorry, we have to... Okay, I do want to know what happens. Okay, that wasn't worth it. Wrong side. Okay, so what was the play? Stand as far to the left as I can, then do a jump like this. Yay! I wasn't looking at the character for a second. That was kinda close. Ooh, that was also kinda close. So what was the play here? Go here and then bonk on this. Yeah. No, not again. Ugh. It's always so close. Like, I'm almost killing my speed. It's just not quite enough. At least this guy doesn't talk every time I bonk into his cage. Hello. Dude, imagine I didn't have this set up for this. I would always have to go on these cages to the right. And jump over here. Like, basically have this jump here twice in a row. Like, a large part of this game is finding a somewhat consistent setup for jumps you're gonna do a lot. I'm thinking, is it even necessary for me to land on that cage? Can't I just go like... Yeah, no I can't. So, what if I do this? That's a bit easier. I hold it too much. I'm so afraid to stop my toe that I start holding my jump for too much. I should really not think about this. Like, as long as I go with, like, my gut feeling, most of the time I'm gonna be okay. It's kind of amazing how you gain a sort of precise feeling of how far or like how powerful your jump's gonna be, even though you have like no actual visual representation of how charged you are. Just a timer in your head. A timer that can be horribly wrong. Oh, really thought that was gonna be enough. Or like good enough. Okay. Oh, what was that? Ugh. If we're playing an hour, doesn't feel like it. I mean, I kind of made zero progress. Well, I picked up a coin and I got the bird. That's stuff I don't have to do again. No. Dude, this is like almost the exact jump as above. And for some reason that one is like no problem to me, and the other one I fail like 50% of the time. I guess they're not like 100% the same. Yeah, no, it is definitely not the same jump. It's way further apart. Yeah, I was standing too far to the left. I noticed as I was charging my jump. Okay. Is this enough? Yeah, more than enough. Dude. I was about, like, I was gonna get up there and I was about to say, okay, this is where I'm gonna make a cut, come back. Well, I can't stop on this one. I kinda want to at least get up there again, and then think about maybe quitting for today. What am I doing? Okay, at least I didn't fall. Oof, I really thought I'm not gonna make that. Why am I going over here? It's way harder. Actually, I might as well, because I'll land on the lower cage if I miss that. Come on. Or I don't. Depends. No! Come on! I was thinking it's kind of weird, but it really also isn't. I didn't think that was fully charged, but apparently it was. Like with this game, every time you start it, you have like this phase where you have to readjust yourself to the controls, or at least like the timings. And then you get like in a state where you're kind of in a flow, where you don't really think about what you're doing, and it sort of works out. And then at some point you just lose, not really concentration. Oh no. Maybe you start overthinking a few things, and then your focus kind of breaks. I mean, that's probably the case for every game, but it's a lot more apparent in this one. That was way too short. Like, as I said, I've watched 1 or 2 streamers play this, and they've been playing this for like 8 hours straight, and I don't think I could do that without going fucking insane. I need breaks from this game. And yeah, as you can tell, since I made that comparison in the first video, this is way harder than getting over it. Getting over it is a fucking joke compared to this. How long did it take me for the first playthrough of getting over it? I actually don't remember, but I think it was 1.5 hours. And then I made a second one, and it was like 45 minutes. Or was the first one 45 minutes? I want to find out. Oh, don't want to see this. YouTube. What am I doing? YouTube. Oh, Unicode doesn't work in is that mine? No. Is that mine? No. Is that mine? No. Is that mine? No. 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 Mårf. Place. That's not me. That's not me. Dude, there's way too many people called Mårf. Jesus. That might be it. No, it's not. Come on, Mårf. Place. I don't fucking know. Wait, getting over it, of course. I was looking. I forgot why I even came here. No, I don't want to see fucking Markiplier. I want to see myself. Can I go like, this is not meant to be Mark, this is meant to be Mårf? I don't want to sign in. Mårf plays Rainbow 6. Dude, it's impossible to find my videos. It's just a Mark. I don't even know what's going on here. Mark. Like, I typed this. This is what I typed. German, maybe? How do I get to my channel? How do people even stumble upon my videos when I can't even fucking search for them for the live? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go into some OBS thing where I can type stuff. Okay. There. I'm gonna yoink this. Then we go. And then easy peasy. Getting over it. Yeah, I was about right. It was 70 minutes for the first playthrough, and about 45 minutes for the second one. Okay, I need to finish this game. I should probably make a replay of this in English. This was my first Let's Play. 9 years ago? Holy shit. Nine years ago? What was I, like, 20? I guess that's about right. Yeah. Because I remember I did that Let's Play thing. I think I was thinking about doing Let's Plays anyways, but I didn't know, like, good recording software. Okay, fuck this. I didn't know good recording software. I never worked with YouTube. So I kind of set it up with a friend of mine, Krilandor, and we kind of made it as a let's race. Which is kind of weird when you have like you have live racing, like speedrun style, but I don't even like, even now I never heard of fucking let's race videos where two people like play the games at completely different times. But I guess you could just like compare with an in-game timer at the end. But he kind of like gave up or like stopped playing very quickly, and I continued. And I continued for quite a while. I know I was pretty close to the end of the game. But yeah, it's in German. I tried to subtitle it at some point, but to be honest, subtitling is very annoying. I'm not sure how it works nowadays, but back then there was at least no way to do it in YouTube. You had to like use an external site, and then like specify the video you want to edit, and then of course, like subtitling something is a very tedious process, because you need to re-watch your whole video because you don't know where you're actually speaking, and then you need to listen to what you're saying, find a good like cutoff point in whatever you're saying, then rewind back to where you start saying it, but remember what you said because now you need to type it. Type whatever you wanted to say, replay the video to where the end of what you just said is, and then like cut it off there. And do that for fucking everything you say in the video. It takes like, I don't know, 5 times as long as the video is. So if you have like a 1-hour video, I guess 5 times is a bit of an overstatement, but it seems about right. So if you have like a 1-hour video, that's it's like 5 hours of subtitling, which isn't true because you're not constantly talking, right? It's more like 3 or 4 times, I guess, but still, it's very annoying. If you have like, I don't know, fucking 70 videos, I'm cutting these jumps very, very short. Okay. Back here. What I wanted to say, it's very annoying. Also, I think I've talked about this before, but my confidence when recording my first few Let's Plays was, well, I didn't have any like experience or confidence in my Let's Play skills, like from an entertainer perspective, I guess. So my first 3 videos are very, very awkward. Also, something that blew my mind was when I rewatched part of my first English Let's Play, if I remember correctly, which was the Quake one. I have a very weird accent. A lot more mumbly, I want to say. Like more American, maybe? I'm not even sure. I don't quite remember what it sounded like, but it was very different from how I speak nowadays. It sounded like when the only thing I remember was it sounded very fake when I rewatched it, but I know I didn't fake any accent back then. it's just how I talked, and then I started talking. It was kind of before the era where I played a lot with international teams in like TF2. And I guess that's kind of where my accent changed. That reminds me of a different thing. I like to think that I don't have that thick of a German accent. Like, sometimes it breaks through, but I think usually it's kind of well hidden. And then I was playing Hunt the other day with my brother, and my brother and me were in the boss lair, we just banished the boss, and a team was outside, kinda completely trapping us in. By triggering our own concertina trip mines and blocking every hallway. And then they started talking to us through voice over IP in-game, and I talked back, and I didn't even talk much. I don't remember what I said, but it wasn't much. And that guy instantly pinpointed that I'm German. And I was kinda shocked. That was probably the worst attempt at that jump that I made in a while. Okay, I guess... guess we're not going anywhere. This is a nice game to just talk about general stuff. At least when you're, like, not in a new area, when you're just retracing everything, you can just talk about anything. Dude, I keep doing that every once in a while, where I just full jump that for no reason. Yeah. Oh, this might be bad. I don't even want to try. Wow. That looked like it was on purpose. No, I can't do this. Yeah, that's better. I mean, like, looking at this is only the second time I've been in this area, basically, but I'm doing this with a lot more consistency than the very first time I came. Dude, like, I don't believe in jinxing myself, but it really seems like it right now. What I wanted to say is, even though I haven't done this today for a long time, there's still, like, some consistency in it that wasn't there before. So, like, looping back to the thing I was thinking earlier about whether it's muscle memory or, like, some form of confidence when you're getting better parts, kind of leads me to believe that it might be that confidence is at least a part of it. Or, like I'm pretty sure muscle memory and confidence are, like, aren't the only points. Like, you do remember that, like, what mistakes you made on a like, conceptual level, and just try not to repeat that. Like, I know that these 3 snow steps down there, that I should ignore the middle one, or that the jump to the right on the first ice platform isn't a full jump, and that I need to bonk the wall. Like, you remember that stuff, and it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, that might actually be the topmost thing about this game. That's why I said earlier that finding setups is very important. Or like, at least finding some sort of visual cue you can use. Or just a general strategy that's easier to execute than just a straight jump everywhere. What's the time at? Okay. To think I'm doing all this just to get back to the fucking wind section. I'm actually having more fun down here. Dude, that's bullshit. That was bullshit. I was on that. Actually, I need to leave a little bit earlier. Now that I think about it, because I need to buy some stuff before before I actually go to my friend's place. Yeah, that was way too much. The thing is, so at this point I have my mind pretty much set to end the video as soon as I'm back to like the, what was it called, False King's Castle. Ugh. Because I don't want to stop here. Because if I stop here, that basically means I'm at 0 progress, except for like some permanent flags I said, like getting the bird and getting the coin. So I don't want to stop here. I want to stop at least in the False King's Castle. So I at least can end this video with a feeling of some progress. I'm sorry if me talking about like ending this video at the at a certain spot kind of kills the motivation to watch, because you basically know when I'm gonna end. But maybe I think of something. Maybe I think of something to talk about for the rest of the journey. Good. What am I? Oof. I knew that would happen. It was just a neat little trick I wanted to show you. Dude, what if I ended the video on even less progress? If I just, like, fell down here and then go like, okay, that's it. It would feel even nicer. I have a horrible thought right now. What if, since I'm gonna come back during the night, like I'm driving to a friend's place, and then that friend's gonna drive me the rest of the way, and he's also gonna pick me up back. He's gonna drive me back home afterwards, and I am afraid of what might happen if I come back home a little bit tipsy and I decide to play this game. I hope I have like enough awareness that I don't. But I'm not sure. The thing that's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna play Drunk Tarkov and lose all my gear. That's probably what's gonna happen. Dude, I swear I do the same power every time. Actually, I don't. I'm very close to doing the same power every time, and sometimes I over, sometimes I undershoot. I know there's like slight differences, but that's almost like in the realm of not controllable. I wonder if this game is easier on a controller. Actually, I don't think it matters. It's just fucking 3 buttons. No, actually, where I was standing was okay. I need to bonk here. And then jump like this. Okay. See how fast that is? I was so afraid of missing this jump here last time I played, and now it's like, oh well, guess I'm gonna do this section for 30 seconds and then I'm back. It's kind of nice to know. Though I do get the feeling that that top part that scares me isn't quite of the same caliber. Because you fall all the way back to the fucking gnome in the cell. That's very harsh. You basically lose 2, what do you call them? Not chapters, 2 areas of progress. This, you go from the top of the False King's Castle to the bottom of the, what is this, Colossal Drain, I think? That's kind of harsh. Dude. I can't do it from here. Oh, no. That's better. Okay, last try because I really need to use the toilet. Okay, no, get back to the ice at least. I bonked my fucking head on the cage. I didn't even know that was possible. Remember when I said it would be funny if I had even less progress after this video? I didn't mean it. I mean, it's not far. I mean, to be honest, this is a very slow area. It seems like you fall very, very far, but is this a full jump? I think it was, right? It seems like you're falling a very, very long way. But, like, this area is so hard to learn. But this area is hard to learn, but very short. So once you kind of learn the area, it's very quick to get back. See, we're back. Okay, do I do... No, I really need to go. And I'm also kinda pressed on time. So, yeah, that's it for now. We made basically 0 progress, but we gained experience. And that is almost good. Yay. Okay. Yeah. Not sure when I'm gonna upload this, maybe this night when I come back from partying. We will see. See you the next time around. Bye-bye.